Hello and welcome to our video today. My name is Jeff Dill, coming to you from the Pickle Patch in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's my friend Larry the Lizard. He's going to help us today on our video, but I'm going to put Larry up as soon as I get him something to eat and drink. He does drink beer and he eats cantaloupes, so I'll be right back and we'll get started. Okay, so today's video is what we're going to do today. We have an AR-15. It's a Smith & Wesson M&P AR-15. I purchased this before Christmas from Fuquay Gun and Pawn. Great guy, Christopher Hamby, down there. Go down there. If you're in the Raleigh area, talk to Christopher. He'll get you a great deal. First of all, we're going to unbox this Smith & Wesson and see what it has in it. This is just a registration card. We'll talk about that in a minute. Paperwork, how to instructions about your AR-15. The AR-15 comes just like this. Comes with a magazine, and it comes with a gun safety lock. So number one, when I purchased this, they'd run a background check and everything. Number one, your gun will have a registration card. Everything I say in this video is my personal opinion. You don't have to listen to my opinion. You can make comments in the comment section. Will I listen to them? Probably not. Will I respond to them? Probably not. It's your opinion. I got my opinion. You know, you can say, oh, I sat there and you did this, this, and this. This is my own opinion. This is not anyone else's. So one, I want to get into an argument over on social media over what you would disagree with me on. I care less. You know, you want to make a comment, try to piss me off? I'm 54 years old. I've been pissed off a lot in my life, so what your little comment makes is not going to piss me off. But saying all that, they do give you a registration card. Will I fill out this registration card? No. My opinion on doing a registration card is, now you've told the government you purchased this gun. Before, all they did was they did a background check at the pawn gun. Christopher Hamby, he did a background check down there. I was cleared, was able to purchase a gun that day. They want me to register this. Our government administration now puts you into a data file, who cares, where it says, hey, you're a gun owner. AR-15 is one of the weapons that they're looking at banning. So now they have a registration file because you filled out this registration card, you're on the list. So let's just say they pass the law, they're going to send you a letter saying, hey, this gun that you purchased for $800 to $1,000, we got a plan, we'll buy it back from you, and you have to give it up, and we're only going to give you $200 for a gun because you filled out a registration card. It is not a law that says you have to fill out a registration card. I've got 4 or 5 weapons. Are they registered? No. Serial numbers wrote down? Yes. In case somebody breaks in and steals my gun, I can give it to the police. They put it in a database. But I do not register my guns. Never have, never will. Government wants my gun, they can guess if I got it. But we are headed where the government will buy back your guns for a lot lower price than what you pay for it, and if you don't, they'll come and take your guns. I'm saying that. They'll come nicely and say, hey, we know you have a gun, knock on your door, we need that gun. They're not going to break you with a search warrant and say, we need that gun now. They'll do it a legal way, which they are legal ways of getting your guns taken away from you. Saying all that, let's get started. Magazine, AR-15, and we're going to put the box down. First thing, even though this is a brand new gun, take the gun. Okay, first thing we're going to do, make sure your gun's on safety. Pull it back. Right here on the side, mash the button. This will stay locked in place. You can look in, make sure there's no round in the chamber. This gun is cleared. Mash the button right here on the side. It's back in shape. So today what we're going to do, we're going to take a standard AR-15. My opinion, how to upgrade it. It's only my opinion, you can do what you want to. First thing we're going to do, we're going to remove the plastic pieces, the handguards. A lot of people say, well, why do you remove the handguards? These are plastic. I'll show you in just a minute when I do remove the handguards why. If you're a active shooter, competitive shooter, you're shooting thousands of rounds through this gun at a time. This plastic will get hot. It will melt. I've had people tell me these handguards be holding it and they've actually gotten so hot because they're plastic, because the rounds are going through so at a, you know, at a time that the heat from the muzzle will, and the barrel will melt these handguards. My personal opinion, I will change these handguards. And that's what we're going to do first. We've got several things we're going to add to it to upgrade the standard AR-15. Number one, which is the hardest piece I had when I ordered these off the internet, is the AR Super Slim drop-in handguard. Ordered this before Christmas. UPS delivered it. They said they delivered it. I never got the first one. Talked to the company. The company is a gun manufacturer out of Georgia. They always, when they ship stuff, always put the insurance on there. You pay for the insurance. I think it was 99 cents. I told them, hey, I'd never received my first one. They said, don't matter. We'll get you another one out there as soon as we file a claim with UPS. They filed a claim with UPS, called me back, said, hey, we'll ship the second one out today. The lady was very nice. She realized I lived in an apartment complex. She told me, go into UPS, FedEx same way, open an account. It's a free account. You can open a UPS account, you can open a FedEx account. After you open an account, in the details, when you're getting something shipped, you can get it delivered what they call a point of access. Point of access is a point Walgreens, CVS, around you that UPS will drop off. They will send you an email once you sign up to their, once you open an account with UPS, they'll send you a thing saying, hey, your package is in the transit. They'll send you another one, hey, your package has been delivered. They'll tell you where they delivered it at your point of access that you get to request, you know, CVS, Walgreens around your area. You can get it delivered there. You show up at Walgreens, tell them you had a package from UPS, show them a form of ID, photo ID. They give it to you, no problem. You don't have to worry about somebody coming by, seeing a UPS truck in front of your house, come back an hour later, your package is still sitting on the front door. People think, well, they're not at home. Let me go grab it. That's probably what happened to mine. In an apartment complex, they ride around, they see packages outside, they grab it, they're gone. You know, apartment complex, a lot of people, you know, people moving in and out of apartments. You don't know who your neighbors are. Sometimes they do, sometimes you don't. I got the second one sent to point of access, had no problem. This is the longest this problem that held me up making this video, getting this part in. Open it up. This is a metal piece, strong metal. It comes with attachments. Tells you, comes with the directions. It's very simple to do. Comes with all the tools you need to take the old piece off and to put the new piece on. And they will actually send you a couple of rails that you can add on. We'll use those later to add on other pieces to upgrade your thing, upgrade your AR. Like I said, this comes from a company out of Georgia. If you like the name of it, you know, you can order it. Now, speaking of that, first thing you notice about this, it's a drop-in. People say, well, you know, what's a drop-in? Most people, in my opinion, you can take your AR, take this off, take your front sights off, and just leave a solid piece all the way down there. We'll talk about this later. First thing I see the problem with that is, if I put an optics on here, which I will put one on here in a little bit, my optics go out, battery goes dead, optics quit working. Hey, I have no sights on this gun. Now, saying that, you have the back sights. I've seen people remove their back sights, remove the front sights. You're taking your sights off and you're depending on one piece of equipment. And this is the optics I will put on later. We'll talk about it. If that optics go out with a drop-in, you can still leave your sights on and have a drop-in. If your optics go out, you still have sights on your weapon. And we'll go from there, putting sights on. That's the reason I went with this. I could have went with what they call a free floating tube. No, I'm going to go with a drop-in. In my opinion, you can do what you want to. Number two, to remove this thing, it's very simple. Order this piece of equipment from Walmart, off their website. Very simple tool to remove the guard right here. What you want to do is you insert it, squeeze it, pull down. Okay guys, so here we go. Using this tool I bought from Midway Optics out of Texas. Always stuff out of Texas, bought this in Texas. What we do, take the handguard removal tool, put the end into your magazine, get it, close it together, depress your delta ring. Delta ring is spring loaded. You can try it with your hands, will not work. When you do that, plastic handguards come off very easy. That's what we have the inside of our weapon. Now, as I spoke earlier, plastic handguards. You can see inside, no insulation. Pressed up against the barrel of your rifle. Creates heat. Melts the inside of your handguards. A lot of people will not change these out. That's your opinion. I will change mine out. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and bore you taking this apart. We'll come back in a minute. I'll show you after I have this taken apart what we do. Okay guys, we're back. I removed 8 screws. They provide you with an Allen wrench from the company in Georgia. The company's name is called B-U-R-K, Burke. They have a selection, and I was able to purchase this. Remove the 8 screws, 4 on each side. This is a 3-piece. It is aluminum. 3-piece handguard. Very simple to install. No problems. What you want to do is you want to make sure you keep the front piece, keep it off to the side. You're going to install the top piece first. First thing, you'll see there's a little, the Piccadilly rail comes out a little bit. That's where you're going to cross over. It's easy to install. Just put it on the top. It drops in and slides right into your delta ring. Just like that. You got a solid rail running all the way across now. You can see. Take the second piece It's a little groove, so you know which side to put in. It's tapered. Take your second one. Install it. Very simple. Put your delta ring down again. Very simple. You got your second piece. Just pull your delta ring down again. When you're pulling your delta ring down, I wouldn't use the tool when you're installing these aluminum hand guards. It's very simple. You've got enough pressure you can put on there. They should just fall right into place. Always again, make sure you're hitting your tempered ends. Make sure you got the right piece too. Simple install. Take your second bottom part. After you get your first one installed, depress the delta ring. It goes right in. Delta ring comes up. You can see you have a tight fit against there. If you don't have a tight fit, you may have to depress the delta ring again until you get that tight fit, because you want your two pieces together, fitting the tapered ends fitting inside the depressed delta ring. Now come back, first of all, I'm not going to bore you again. I'll come back, attach the bottom to the top using the screws that we had taken out for on each side, or two on each side. Okay guys, we're back. What we've done, we've attached the top rail to the bottom rail. Make sure they're tight. You can use Loctites before you put your screws back in. I've seen people do that. They don't want the screws to back out. Perfectly fine. On this one, I did not. Second, your third piece on the bottom is this rail right here. If you notice, it is slotted. That is for your sling for your rifle. You just put it in, it fits in perfect, and you screw in the bolts again. Not going to bore you screwing in the bolts. We'll come back. I'll edit this later and we'll show it together. Okay guys, we're back after installing the third and final piece. As you can see, this is now a straight handrail leading from the bottom all the way up to the muzzle of the weapon. Remember, stock AR-15, two plastic pieces. They fit right here and right here. We remove them with the aluminum handrail, and you can already see a vast improvement of what your weapon is going to look like. Second thing, I suggest this with all handguns, guns. Buy you a stopper. Fits into the end of your pistol grip. Fits into your end of your rifle grip. Easy to install. They made them for dummies. I think they were thinking men. You just push it in. You can, and I've seen people, if your optics have batteries, red lights, stuff like that, they put extra batteries in. They put extra bullets in. Fits in there perfect. You can order it online. They're not very hard to get, but they fit perfect. Keeps the dust out, keeps everything safe. You want to put extra bullets, you want to put extra batteries in there, it's the storage compartment. Great. I just put mine in there just for that. Starting to come together. Second thing we're going to install, we're going to install the front hand grip. Ordered this, I think it was Optics USA. Standard hand grip. We'll have to put our rails on here. We're going to put it on right here. A lot of people decide where they want to put it. So I'm going to put it way up here. You know, your arms are going to be stretched out when you're holding this. You put this way up here. You know, I like mine right here. Keep the gun steady, keep it close to my body. Hand grip goes right there. But before we do that, as I told you earlier, These are the rails that come with the AR. We'll put these rails on there. It won't take long. Tighten them down where I want my hand grip, and then we'll put the hand grip on there. Very easy installation. Okay guys, as you can see, I've installed the second rail to the handrail. So now I have a rail on top, I have a rail on bottom. With this, I'll install this handguard. Very simple installation. Slides right in. Now, this handguard here, I like it because of two things. As you can tell, as it gets darker, every second that goes by I get older. Allen wrenches holes get smaller. You won't have to do this, but if you want me to complete this, you'll bear with me. There's a little screw, a little bolt. You take it out using an Allen wrench. You understand what that bolt's for in just a second. You take your handguard, your front handguard holder, slide it on the rail. You put it anywhere you want to. The screw I took out, as you can see, this track right here has grooves. This screw will sit inside that track and keep your front guard from sliding up and down the track, and it's secured in place. Goes through, you take your nut and screw, easily set there, that's about where I want it. The only reason I'm moving it up a little bit, I'll show you in a second, when I fully compress this front handguard, I want the bed to fully compress all the way back so it lays flat against the rail. Again, I will not bore you. We'll come back as soon as I get this undone and I get it where I want it to go. Guys, we're back. I'm just finishing up, tightening up the nut using an Allen wrench. I got it where I want it to go. I'll show you the advantage of it here in just a second. So I'm going to finish tightening this up. That's why I have the glasses, so I can see where I throw stuff around. Okay, so we've installed that. There's a button on the side of this handrail, right here, handguard, right here. Just press the button. You have like 5 different things. I put it up mine far enough up so I can still carry it secured against my body, and if I don't want to use it, press this button, it goes flat. Starting to look good. The next thing we're going to do, and I'll show you this. Got this off the internet. It's a bipod. People go, oh, what's a bipod? Steadies your rifle if you're on the ground laying from a prone position, or if you're sitting up laying from a prone position. You know, some people don't want them, some people do. I do. When we get it unboxed, we'll come back and I'll show you how to get it on.